thank you so much for doing this interview with me. You know, I've heard about so many different types of shows. I have never heard about a show like this, and would even be thinking that a show like this, there'd be some serious competition behind this. Because when I think about pottery, I think about ghosts, and you know, that's always where I end up going. You can explain exactly why we're talking about pottery. What is going on? What is the new series?
The new series is the Great Canadian Pottery Throwdown, and it is very exciting. That's the thing I think that will surprise people, is the world of pottery is very exciting. It's beautiful work that these potters are going to make, and they do it all in a really short amount of time, so it's very exciting.
So how does it work? Like, how do we have our competitors? How does it all come together?
It starts with a challenge. So each episode, there's 2 challenges. Natalie and Brendan are the judges. We have a guest with Seth Rogen as a producer and one of our guest judges. It's also produced by Frantic. You basically have your 2 challenges. One is a big challenge, takes a long period of time. And then there's a quick challenge that's necessary. It's like a skill test. Would you guys explain?
Or a throwdown.
A throwdown.
Something we're giving them a really tiny amount of time for. Do something really quick and just get extra crazy.
How does a judge pottery?
Well, luckily we're giving them a specific challenge each episode, and we're asking them to create something with a theme or a function. And so they have the ability to creatively express themselves within that, but they have to follow that theme or concept all the way to the end. So it does give us at least something to start our judging from.
You know, when I was a kid, I tried making a little bowl and it fell apart, but my mom still loved it. You know, I gave it to her for Mother's Day, though. What are the real skills behind pottery and people making these, you know, beautiful works of art?
Yeah, I think there's like with pottery, it takes a long time to master and get really good at it. Often I tell people it's like learning to play the violin. If you've ever heard a beginner violinist, it usually sounds terrible. And it's kind of the same thing with wheel throwing. And so you know a good pot when you see one. It's usually the walls are well thrown. There's no cracking. It's consistent. The glaze is beautiful and works well with the form that it's put on there. And so I think with the potters that we have, we look at all of those criteria, but then we also have the ideas behind it. So maybe we get them to express something about their hometown and they bring that forward. And that one is a little trickier to judge, but sometimes they really surprise us with the clarity of their ideas and the nuance of some of their gestures that they're doing, that it's you just got to make them Potter of the Week.
And who are these folks that are part of this? Are they, you know, husbands, wives, family members? Like, well, who are these people?
All of the above. They're from all across Canada, pretty much. They were very carefully chosen. They're incredible potters. They're incredible people. They're very fun to watch. They're very interesting people. It's not a snoozy show. I know people think, oh, it's just a quiet show about pottery. But it's actually very fun to watch, and the interactions between the potters is really fun.
Now, I know there's going to be a season 2, so I'm going to ask you, when there's a season 2, what advice can you give folks who want to be part of that and hopefully be in front of the both of you to be judged? What would you suggest to them?
Well, I would suggest that aside from harnessing all that technical knowledge and experience they have in clay, that they really need to be themselves and authentic and bring as much of their personality and their true stories into their work, because that's what makes good work.
Fantastic. Folks, congratulations. Cannot wait to watch. This is going to be interesting. But I still have Ghost in my head. So let's see if somebody's going to try to pull that off. Folks, thank you so much and congratulations again.
Thank you very much.